Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. We are looking at Western Australia. So before we go any further, a massive, huge thank you to Sneck and Cactus, who has already made a donation for the evening. Let's get it rolling, he says, with $10 to kick things off. That is absolutely fabulous. Fantastic and amazing. Thank you very much, Mr. Sneck and Cactus. And also, hello and welcome to the stream, to On Macca YouTube, Myopic Illumination, Uppsala, Haza, Markstead. Myopic Illumination should be a moderator. He's not. That is my bad. You will be next time. Udo Major, Eric King, Nigel Pipe, Blue Dragon 56. I've said those. Twin Cam Gaming, hello. Michael Snyders, Kieran Duggan, Heathcliff, Danny De Jong or De Jong? I'm not sure which one. Jimmy J, hello. Jet Coder, Stephen Parkinson. We have a fabulous team of moderators in the comments section who will be keeping you all safe and sound and making sure that none of you stray off the path of straight and the true. And if you are at all interested, then please check out our Discord server. We have a wonderful Discord server where you can meet a lot of these people in person. Duck Zorley, Grizzly Bear Sims, Trooper Treble 6, Jet Coder, I think I already said, Emil's Pugax. I'm not really sure because it's got accent, so I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Callum Ferry, Fairbraz, Cough Baron. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Western Australia. This is a 4x map that is based in Western Australia. It's absolutely huge. I'm on the easy mode, and we start off owning all of the lands. We've got an absolutely ginormous, humongous farm right here, and we start off by owning absolutely everything. First 4x map, I've been told that is really, really decent for FS19, so I thought, well, I'll give it a go. And we will have a little look around here. You start off next to the house. We've got, well, if we're in Australia, I suppose we ought to talk a bit like this. And, well, sometimes when you're trying to sort of imitate an Australian, it's a good idea to do it to sound a bit like you got heartburn. Because, well, it can sound a little bit more authentic. At least that's what I was told. I could probably do that all stream if you wanted me to, but I don't think I should. So we're out here looking at the veranda, and it's looking pretty good. But we're not here to look at the pond or look at the veranda. We're out to go and have a look at the rest of the houses. Okay, I will stop now. I will stop, and we will carry on with normal. So you got like a, you know, it's a lovely green grass here for your lawn. I'm guessing it's been well watered because the rest of it is looking a little bit dry. We've got some trees planted out here, and then we go down through this way into the yard. We'll go through the brush. I would strongly recommend being careful where you walk in Western Australia, or you're liable to stand on something that will bite back. And there's some rather nasty things. We've got a load of caravans over here. I'm assuming that several of these would be for employees on the farm. Maybe temporary employees for harvest, things like that. You start off with quite a bit of machinery on the map here. We've got a couple of great big Agco combines, the Ideals. We've got a Case Pro. We've got the Imperador over there. A huge seed drill. Absolutely massive, great big one. We got a couple Challengers over there, out in the yard, looking around. And then we've got the seed drill over here. Seed bin. The grain cart. The Hall Master 2000 on another Challenger out here. And there's a few more bits over this side. We've got a Bredel there with the lime spinners on the back. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else. I think it's about it. Oh, yeah, we got the headers with the combines over here as well. Massive, great, big grain storage over there. I love the grain storage unit, how it's all laid out. It is really, really awesome. Couple of big headers over there. And then we can move into the rest of it. So you got, like, the farm offices, and the shop is actually right next to the farm. So when you buy something, it does appear on the farm. You haven't got to go and take it and cart it for miles and miles and miles, which is something that I do particularly like. Down here, we've got Glenvar, Hay Trade, Cargill, Western Australia, Lime Station. Down there, we've got Western Australia, Grain Inc., Grain Trading, Australia over there. Are there any more? There's the shop up there, and then you've got the farm. Yeah, farm silo up there. So, this is what we've got. Now, what am I planning to do this week on the map? So, I have taken a vehicle and I've driven it down here. You can see I'm wearing a blue shirt today. In our last stream, what I did was I did everything in pink. I have got... Oh, the trees have no hitbox, but the fence posts do. A few more people have joined. It's Stryer, not... Oh, sorry. Sorry, Duck Zorley says it's Stryer. I shouldn't be calling it anything else. It is Stryer. I'm very sorry, Ducky, mate. I'll make sure I get that right next time. Now, last time I used Stevie's mods, and I coloured absolutely everything we used on the map in pink. Today, we're going to be doing something similar, except we're going for blue this time. So everything we buy will be in blue. And this is something I quite like. The river that runs through it. I thought this seemed like really well done. And somebody else I was speaking to, can't remember who it was, they also said that the river running through it is like... it's just one of those things that kind of adds to the realism of the whole map and the way that it's constructed and so on and so forth. And it just looks pretty good. But then you have a look at these fields, right? I just want to have a quick drive through a couple of these fields because, I mean, look at them. It's absolutely enormous. Duck Zorley is... just answering Twin Cam Gaming. You buy at the top, sell near the bottom. It only supports arable crops. You can't sell root crops or animal products. So we'd have to get a universal sell point and add that in if we wanted to be able to do the rest of it. Oh, I've been told off by Ducky again. It's not a river, it's a creek. I gotta remember it's a creek, and it's probably filled with crocs. There's probably hundreds of them in here, so we'll have to remember that. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Duck. I can't see any. There's no crocs here at all, mate. None. Probably... Ducky's probably been here already, and he's bagged them all, and he's now selling them off for spare parts. No, I don't see any crocs. I think we're alright. I think we're alright. Unless he means tourists who are coming by with those sort of plastic type shoes. Maybe that's the Crocs he's referring to. Could be. So, anyway, let's go and park this one up, because we do want to do... There's a few things that I'd like to get done today, so we're just going to stop right there with that one, and we're going to pop back up to the farm. First and foremost, I want to go into here, and I want to go to here, and I want to go to Animal Pen. So the animals, we can't sell animals, they're not supported. I also don't have any money. This is going to hold us back. The lack of money is going to hold us back. So we're going to go for our government subsidies again. Government subsidies are very good, right? They help you out incredibly. They're absolutely amazing. So we're going to add in some government subsidies like this. There we go. Look how many government subsidies I can get. Now these give several per hour. So if I go like that, there, put an extra one, and there we go. Right. That seems about right-ish. Where did I put them? Near the water tower. Go over there a minute, and I'm going to start speeding time up a little bit. I've lost my government. There's my government subsidies. There, we've now got 2.8 million, just like that. Government subsidized. If you have any doubts, look at the sign behind, and that will also point out that we are government subsidized. So we'll let that just tick forward another hour, and then we will stop again. Every time you cross the creek, yell crikey. Okay, we'll do that. We'll yell crikey. Every time we cross that creek, we'll yell out crikey. Let's see what happens. Animal pens. And we need to get a large horse paddock over here. I've got the place anywhere, mod, so I am able to dump these down anywhere. Now, I got onto this map. A couple people suggested it in comments a little while ago, but mainly it was looking at Duck Zorley's video. He's doing a Let's Play on this map at the moment, and I know that Duck Zorley loves horses above all other animals. They are, without a doubt, his favourite animal, horses are. He genuinely loves, absolutely loves horses. I mean, I'm not really a horse person myself, but, you know, considering that Ducky is the one that's sort of got me on this map, and it was watching his Let's Play that decided me, I'm going to place that one down there. So it's right next to his house, because this is Australia, okay? Chances are, this could actually be Ducky's house, right? This is Ducky's house right here in Western Australia. So in order to make him feel at home, we need to have a horse paddock right next to his house. So there we go. Ducky, you've now got horses right outside your house. You're going to be very happy. He's not happy with this. He's not happy at all with this. It's because he doesn't like horses, right? And he dislikes them so much that on his Discord server, you actually get his bot come up and like, time you out for using bad language if you put the word horse anywhere in chat. It's absolutely brilliant. It is genuinely brilliant. I thought that was really, really funny. So, I'm going to buy the first horse of the evening. Right, no, I'm not. I did it wrong. I need to go move and confirm. There, right, we have now... No, did I? We have got it. Odin. You're not called Odin at all. We need to rename you to the very generous... Snack. I don't know if I can do it with the special symbol. And cactus. There we go. Snack and cactus. Thank you very much for your donation, sir. You are the first horse of the evening. That is absolutely fantastic. Now, the next thing that I want to do is I want to start doing... Oh, no. I don't want to be in that lorry at all. Truck, I suppose, if we're in Strya, I suppose it's going to be trucks, really, not anything else, isn't it? Yes, trucks. Trucks is what we've got. I want to go to a large tractor down. Mystery Islands music! There he is! Control and F actually shows different sets of lights rather than number pad 5. Mystery Islands music, thank you very much, sir, for your donation. That is absolutely wonderful. As soon as I bought this tractor, I will buy you a horse. Now, we are going to go with... I want a big tractor, but I want one that goes at a reasonable speed. Of course, this is Stevie's mods. He's gone along and done stuff with these. So they're going to go a little bit faster than they were going. So I'm going to get that one. This one's already in blue, but we'll change the rim colour. We'll go for a dark blue on the rims, like that. So there we go. We got that one. And the engine is going to go up to 1165 horsepower. We'll go for some triples, just because that looks epic right there. And we will buy that bad boy like that. Okay, now back. Back again. I want to go to there and cultivators... Disc arrows, planters, seeders. Seeders is the one that I want. Now, did Stevie give us anything? He gave us that one, the Great Plains one. So I think it allows it to plant fast. Did he have it so that it would plant faster? We have that one won't plant faster. But this is 25 points. No, that's the one that we're going to want, isn't it? Let's be honest, that's the one that we want. So let's start this one up. Saving content. Yeah, it will do that. Before we do that, we'll just quickly jump back to our horse paddock over here, and we will run over to there, and the next horse on the list is going to be a Pinto, like that, space to confirm, and I'm getting better at doing this quickly. Okay, so we'll take you, and I don't think I can do all of Mystery Island's music. No, I can't. But Mystery Islands, right there. Thank you very much for your donation, sir. That is absolutely wonderful. It is genuinely brilliant. It's like, seriously, it is absolutely awesome. I don't know if I can get this thing out. Ooh, this does go nice and fast. Now, one of the big questions that I've got concerning this map is, does... there used to be issues. No, we can get straight out of there without any problem at all. Are we? We're not filled up. Where do we get seed from? Okay, I don't know where we get seed from, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to there, and I'm going to go to miscellaneous there, and we're going to go through. We've got a seed tank, we've got a fertilizer tank right there, so I'm going to buy a seed tank, and I'm going to bring that one up here, and I'm going to put that beside the shed right there, and then I'm going to get the solid fertilizer tank, and I'm going to put that beside the shed right there, and I'm going to hope that those are in the right place. There's probably already seed things on here that I've missed. Okay. I've already gotten tangled up. Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. I can drive, honest. I can drive. Oh, yeah, a mod. Okay, Ducky is actually... He's friends with Stevie. And so he might be able to make that request. Ducky, it is down to you to get Stevie to make us a blue horse. Or any other coloured horse. Just explain how much you love horses, and he'll be very understanding. I want to switch over to that one, and then I think we've got to press N. If I bring that up, I'll be able to see what I'm doing a little better. Hopefully, that will then allow me to refill. Start refilling. Yes, there we go. Okay, so that one there will refill. While that one's doing, we'll go into here, and we will get another tractor. And this time, we're going to go with... We've got a Valtra, we've got a Stayer, we've got the quad... Let's go with the quad track. Quad track 2. What's the difference? That one. I don't know what the difference is. I'm confused. Quad track 620, 1165. Wheel setup, wide tyres or stamp. Well, we'll go with wide on that. It's got to be blue. Rim colour is going to be dark blue. Design is also going to be dark blue. Like that, so there's the bits on the back, and I will buy that bad boy right there, okay? And then I'm going to, with this one, I am going to buy a cedar. I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to go for the, that one. How wide is that one? That's a 15-meter cedar. That one there is a 14, that one's an 18. We go with that one. That's a bigger cedar, and again, we want some blue, and then dark blue on the other two, I think, like that. Buy, yes, okay. Right. Oh, I've got another tractor in the way. There, right. If I grab you a minute, what happened to my... What happened to my other purchase? I made another purchase. It's not here. I did buy it, didn't I? Please tell me I went and bought the other one. I don't understand. I thought I bought it. Maybe I didn't buy it yet. There's every possibility that I didn't actually press buy, and I just... No, I did. It's there somewhere. Great Plains. Cough Baron! I'm a horse, y'all. Nice one. Okay, that's brilliant. Yes, Cough Baron is now a horse. Let me jump over to here. Thank you very, very much, sir. That is very generous of you. That is absolutely awesome. You're a Palomino horse. Ooh, no. Sorry. I got carried away. There, Palomino horse. And then I go here, and I go here, and then Faith. You're not called Faith at all. You are called Cough Baron. Cough Baron. That. Yes. Thank you very much, Cough Baron. Ooh. Okay. He's trying to escape. He's not happy with it here. He is not happy with it at all. I'm not entirely happy because I can't find my new toy. I have a new toy and I can't find it. Right, I've got that one. So unfold, hire worker, open next cover. That's the one that I want. I need to open the next cover. We need to go over to here so that I can load the seed. Go to there and press R. Yes, that is filling. Fantastic. Oops, go that way. Okay, now, where have you gone and put my... what do you call it? My new toy. Oh, there it is. Right. We'll bring this one down here, and we'll use this one. So what we're going to be doing is we'll be using the hired help for quite a bit of it. So the hired help will do a lot of the planting. They're just going to buy the seed as they go along. So I'm not going to need to worry about it too much. That doesn't mean that they're going to do all of it. So there we go. We've got a nice blue quad track. Which, yes, I do appreciate does look a little bit odd. And I'll take you. And then I need to close that one up. Going to close up. Yes, excellent. Right, that's going to close up. I also need to figure out how to get to the fields. I have no clue. I just go round... well, we'll carry on this way a minute. We'll go through here. I don't want to turn too sharp or we'll get hung up again. I'm also wondering which... oh, right, I can't get out through there. There's fences there. I need to... right, I can't use that one. Let me go to... let's use you a minute. We'll unhitch you. I know. I should not be using one that's not blue. And I do feel your pain. But we will... and... oh, steady. Right. Let's have a look through. I can't find the bit for the... right, I'm going to have to drive up round here. I will... oops, steady. I will go along this side and we'll see if we can find the entrance into... is that the entrance into the field? Am I being blind? That would be the entrance into the field right there. How I'm going to get through to that bit, I'm not entirely sure. We go there. Right. Side of the shop or in front of the big shed. We'll be out behind the shed. We filled up the spawn in the point. Buy area is blocked. He does read super chat. Why doesn't he read... right, I do try to read the chat. I try to read the chat whenever I can, but if I spend too much time just looking at the chat, it will get a bit boring for everybody. John Harnett. Hi all. Hello, John. Now, which way do I want to go? I can squeeze out through there, I think. If I can squeeze through here... yep, okay, we can get through that bit. Now we've got trucks in the way. We've got these big trucks in the way. Oh no, they're not in the way actually. They're parked sensibly in the yard. So we need to come in round here, and we've got to get into that field. This is our next big challenge: is to get into the field, right there. Somebody said just now. I did see it, and I didn't read it out, that I need to buy a blue Lambo. A one in memory of Wesley, which I think is actually really good. I think this is a good idea. Right, have I got... we got nothing in there. There's no fruit types in there. That is just ploughed. That's ready to go. So we ought to be able to do it in here. So I go to there, and I will swap over to that one, and we'll unfold. Now... the crop I want in here, because this is the big test. The one thing that I want to find out in today's stream, I will buy the blue Lambo in a minute. Well, if we've got a Lambo. I don't know if we've got... actually, let's just have a look. Do we have a Lambo available to buy in blue? Is Lambo under the mediums? We might not have one in blue from Stevie, because I think at the moment he's just doing the base game stuff and he's not doing mods. There's no option for colour on there. whether he did a different one. Nigel Pipe, thanks for caring, mate. You're awesome. And Nigel Pipe, Blue Dragon 56, you two are also very, very awesome. And I think now is a very good time to tell you that there will be a multiplayer server coming to the Frithgar channel. Right? I know a lot of you have been waiting for a multiplayer server for a long time. So I'm in the process of setting up a multiplayer server. I probably won't be able to play it very much at all, but there will be the very occasional live stream being done from the multiplayer server. The one stipulation that will be with the multiplayer server is that in order to be able to join, you must be a named Frithgardian. You must have your name in the Great Book of Names. So you can go to the Discord to find out details about how to join. I'm also going to tell you now. If you would like to join the Great Book of Names, you need to go above and beyond in the community. You need to do more than just like the odd comment on a video. Long-term regular support will eventually get you into the Book of Names, and some people have earned their way in like that. Or you can make a financial donation. Any kind of financial donation, whether it's on here tonight or whether it's at some point in the future through Patreon or something like that. Any kind of financial donation, and I'm just going to put Nigel Pipe on here because the Blue Dragon won't fit as well. Thank you very much, Nigel Pipe. That was absolutely awesome of you. He's already a supporter anyway, because he's a subscriber, like a member of the channel, which means he's that's a paid subscription thing. So yeah, now he's double supporter. But yeah, there is a. I'm gonna just start that one like that. There we go. So, unfortunately, yes, we don't have a Lambo available, which is a little bit unfortunate. I would like to have seen a Lambo. Who else is in here? But yes, there will be a multiplayer server coming. It's a 10-man server, at least that's what we're hoping, and it's going to have... it's going to be for people who are in the Great Book of Names, right? We're not just going to leave it open for everybody. You'll have to have earned your place in the Great Book of Names to be able to earn a place on the server. Figured that was probably the best way to avoid any potential issues with people wanting to just come in and mess it all up. And yes, I do, Mr. Nigel Pipe, and I was debating whether or not I should say anything, but you did say I could. So, Nigel Pipe informed me earlier today, no, yesterday or something, very recently, he's just got engaged. So, a huge congratulations to him. So, I'd like you to all say congratulations to Nigel Pipe. He has just got engaged, and I wish him all the best with his future marriage, and I hope it goes very well for him. I couldn't be happier for you, honestly. It's absolutely wonderful. The multiplayer is... basically, this is an extra reward for people who have supported me and have come along and have earned their way into the Book of Names. Right? Anybody who's in that Book of Names has gone above and beyond. It's absolutely wonderful. And it's... I honestly, I'm blown away by the amount of support that I'm getting constantly on this channel. It's absolutely amazing. So this is just a way of being able to thank you. So anybody who's on there, there will be a server up 24/7 that you'll be able to go and use, and you'll be able to hopefully meet up with some of your fellow friends on there, and some of your fellow FS19 fans and so on and so forth, and you'll be able to game on there. And like I said, very occasionally I will try to do a live stream from the live stream from the server, and hopefully we'll be able to get everybody involved with that as well, which I think could be a lot of fun. We'll see how this all works out. Please don't expect me to be on there all the time. I probably won't be on there honestly, I probably won't be on there very much at all. I may sort of call in every now and then, just for 30 minutes, but honestly, I don't really have the time for it. It's more a place that you get to hang out, and then occasionally, when I do a live stream, you'll be able to be part of the streams as well. But this is coming. It's not finalized yet, but it is definitely on its way. So I just thought I'd let you all know about that, and you can keep up to date with progress and everything for it if you join our Discord, and there are chat channels in the Discord as well, live voice chat channels that are set up in the Discord, and so those will be able to be used for when you're online on there. So I strongly recommend, if you want to join the multiplayer server once it does become available, to join the Discord first, and you should be able to find all the details that you could possibly want on there. So what I'm going to do here is just going to the end. My aim this evening is to try to find out, do we still have horrible problems with 4x maps regarding grass? Because we all know that in FS17 there were issues with grass. You couldn't plant grass. You could mow. Mowing wasn't a problem. But what you couldn't do was you couldn't go along and... Right, hang on. Yeah, this is it. I need to go around here now. You could mow, alright, in FS17. But if you want to do the tedding or the rowing up, it would only work going in one direction. It wouldn't pick it all up properly. And this was a real problem for if you wanted to play on FS... If you wanted to play in the bigger map. If you're just doing arable, it was fine. It was never an issue if you were just doing arable stuff. But if you wanted to branch out into animals on a 4x map, and you wanted to sort of really expand and get bigger with the animals, it was really difficult. You genuinely struggled with it because of this whole issue with the 4x maps. So one of the things that I want to do tonight is I want to find out, do we still have these issues with the grass? And one of the things that went alongside that is you couldn't pick stuff up very easily in the with the conveyor belts and stuff. You couldn't pick stuff up off the ground, and you also struggled to pick things up a bit using a bucket and just scooping things up off the ground. Not quite so much as you did with things like the what's he calls it, the who's me things it, the buckets weren't as bad as the conveyor belts, but they still struggled a bit at times and in places. Okay, so I'm going to bring that one to there. I'm going to press H. That is still working. That is okay. And you're way up across the field. Right, so I'm just going to leave that one go there. And while it does, I'm going to go back over to this one. We're going to get this one filled up. And we're going to start seeding this one in the opposite direction. Jet Coder is... Right, let me just quickly, in silly FS gameplay, all hail our gamer, where do I become a paid subscriber? I don't know how to become a paid subscriber. I'm very sorry. I have no idea. Somebody else maybe to help. Something about a $sign in the corner. I don't know much about it, I'm afraid. Refill. That's not refilling. I have had issues with these not refilling properly. Quite sure what I do wrong. I don't know whether I'm not close enough or what. Ah, there, now it's refilling. Okay, we'll switch over. We'll make sure that we've got the right... This is a mod from Stevie, so we've got every type of seed available in it. We will go for grass, like that, and then we'll move over to this one right here, and I'm hoping it will allow me to fill... There we go. Right, we can fill that one as well. Excellent. Oh, wait, it said fuel. Oh, there's fuel up the front, up there, I see. Right. Now, close those two down. We'll take this one into the field, and I will start seeding this one in the opposite direction. How much can the silos hold? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's go and see. Hang on. Okay, that's a really good start. We got 1.5 million litres capacity for each item in the silos to start off with. Just before we go any further, before anything else happens, you've got 1.5 million litres of capacity. This is a big map. This is designed for those of you who want to do the big Australian stuff. And it does actually look like it's really awesome. And properly set up for all the big kit. Where's... I wonder where he was. There he is. He's on his way. You can see him coming down through. And also the grass. Once he goes off into the distance, you can see it's like on a different colour. Oh, it's a she. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Ma'am. I'm very sorry, ma'am. It is a she. I want to see what it's going to be like when she gets to the end and how well she does the turn on this. That's going to be an interesting one to watch. I'll start this one up. And I will start this one going around this way, because we'll manually do another little bit out this way, and then we'll put the hired help going from the other direction. There. Also hoping that because these are both Stevie's mods, it'll actually plant faster than the first one is. 16 miles an hour we're planting at. I think that's faster than the other one. We'll have a look in a minute. And swing you around there. This is where I get hung up on some fences, isn't it? That one's still going. Here we go. Driving test now. I'm not very good at driving articulated machines. Right? I don't have very much real-life experience driving articulated machines. So I'm really, really not very good at... Ilion 2, Norwegian Kroner, I think that is, isn't it? Norwegian Kroner, 22 Norwegian Kroner. Thank you very much, sir. That is absolutely awesome. We will watch the turn here a minute. So there's a little tiny bit of a gap right there. That is absolutely fine. And as soon as that one has jumped there, you know what? Let's jump out. Let's go. Helper B is blocked. Okay, Helper B is doing fine now. So the trees don't have collision on them, right? Trees. Oh, that one does. So some of the trees have collision on them, and some of them don't. So we'll go down to here. And we are up to the bay horse right there. We'll move you over and we'll do that. And then we go to here. Jupiter. You're not called Jupiter at all. Come on. Come on. You're called Alien 2. There. Alien 2, thank you very much for your donation, sir. Axe, that is absolutely wonderful. Not much, but still some more than you had before. Any donation is absolutely wonderful and is really... genuinely appreciated, and I just think it's incredible. Yeah, we've got collisions on some of the stuff, collisions on the fences, and collisions on the some of the trees, but not all of the trees. Do we have collision on the big telegraph poles in the morning? Myopic illumination, $5. Thank you very much, sir. That is incredibly generous of you. Let me go and just, finish going around the field a minute so that I can then get a... I'm going to need to sort of go down the field, I think, and then turn around and come back again. I am going all over the place with this thing. Go down the field, I'll turn around and come back again so that I've got, definitely got enough room to turn. Told you I wasn't very good with these, and also I'm trying to read the chat at the same time. I'm trying to read and drive. Don't read and drive, people. Don't read and drive. How does donations work from Ryan King? Basically, any super chat or any... well, I think that it's all just super chats. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's super chats. They essentially... get donated to me. YouTube take their normal cut, whatever their normal cut is, and after they've had their normal cut, then I get the rest. And I also accept, I also have a Patreon for those of you who don't want to set up to go through YouTube. If you, for whatever reason, I also have Patreon and you can donate on there. As soon as you click agree on the Patreon thing, it takes the first payment immediately. I changed how that was set up because people didn't like that they had to wait until the end, until the beginning of the following month for that. So I changed how it was set up. So you can now donate on Patreon. Told you, at least the fences are strong. At least these fences are strong. These fences are designed to take the kind of abuse that someone like me is naturally going to give them. Yeah, Patreon is instant, and some people prefer to go through Patreon and donate on there, and you can either leave that as a regular payment, or once the first payment has been processed, it's a lot easier now that it processes immediately, you can then cancel your recurring thing and just leave it as a one-time donation if you want to. And the Book of Names, I will clarify this again, you do not need to be a regular donator. There is not a minimum payment or anything like that. And also, you are able to earn your way into the Great Book of Names without making any donation at all, if that's how you want to do. Or if you're unable to afford to make any donations, that is absolutely fine. There are ways to get into the Book of Names without having to make any donations at all. So I just want to clarify that, because I know that there are some younger viewers, and when I was younger, if money had to be involved, I was automatically excluded, because my family didn't have money. And so, you know, anything that required additional payments, that was just automatically no. So I'm not excluding anybody that can't afford it. There are other ways to do it, but I'm not just handing it out either. You do have to earn it. You do have to want to do it. To get your place in the Book of Names. But you can do it, right? I just want to state that you can do it. It is possible to earn your way into the Book of Names, so it's then entirely up to you. I think we've probably gone far enough up through here. I'm going to... Actually, no, we'll go just over to the... Should we go over to... Yeah, we'll go over to the end, because this is ticking along at a reasonable speed here. And I haven't forgotten Myopic Illumination. I will go and get your horse for you. I have not forgotten your horse. I will go and get that one. We're going to have a huge amount of grass on this farm by the time we finish. But it's going around. And we got another one. Grizzly Bear Sims, $20. Thank you very much, Mr. Sims. Learned of your channel from Jimmy J and Duck Zully. Love your content and looking forward to more. Please buy yourself a pint or 3. I don't actually drink. Don't tell the guys from Australia, but the last time I had a pint would have been probably about 2.5 years ago. I really don't drink very much at all. Yeah, thank you very, very much, sir. That is absolutely awesome of you. I got 2 horses. Okay, I'm gonna forget horses. If I don't go and do this right now, I'm gonna forget the horses, aren't I? So we need to go over to the horses again, and we need, wait. Oh, there we go. Right, jump over here, and we need, what are we up to? We've got a bay, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want a black horse and a seal brown horse like that, and then we go into here. So we've got Apollo right there. Apollo is now called Myopic Illuminat. Right, that one's called Myopic Illuminat, and Oblivion, which would have been a much better name for the black horse, I gotta be honest. That would have... Oblivion. A black horse called Oblivion. That would be really cool. And we're gonna have to call you Grizzly Bear. I don't know if his Sims is gonna fit. It will, okay, wow. I genuinely didn't think it would all fit. Right, Grizzly Bear Sims and Myopic Illumination have joined the gang. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, to everybody who's donated so far. That is absolutely... It's seriously... It's like... I'm genuinely gobsmacked every time this happens. And it's like... It's awesome. Okay? It's seriously... amazingly awesome. It really is. And... it does make a huge, huge difference as well. It really does. And every single bit. Right. I wish I could go on the Book of Names. Ryan King. Ryan King, I'm pretty sure you're already on the Book of Names. I've got a feeling that you're already on there. You've been active. You've been around for a long time, haven't you, Mr. Ryan King? I am pretty sure that you are already in the Book of Names. If not, it might be a different Ryan King, but I'm pretty sure it's you. I'll have a look later. And You didn't say a pint of what? Well, I suppose I could have... Oh, no, Eric King. Sorry, Eric King. But Ryan King... Have you been around for long, Ryan King? I genuinely... I don't know. I'm now very confused. If you're quite new to the channel, then I have got you confused. If you're not new to the channel, if you've been here for a while, I may have you on there as well. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't... It's not that I avoid alcohol. It's just that I never really go out very much, and I don't... So I don't tend to go and buy very much beer. I did buy some beer a little while ago, and 2 of the cans sat on the shelf for so long they went bad. I bought 4 cans, and 2 of them sat there and they went off. Like, I opened up one of them, and it didn't look very good at all. So I poured it down the drain, and I threw the other one away, and that was the end of that. So yeah, it's not that I'm like I'm not anti-drink or anything. It's just that I just never actually do it. I just never get there. But yeah, Duck Zorley, you don't drink and you're playing on our map. Yes, I realise that for an Australian, this may be a bit much. You know, playing on an Aussie map and not drinking beer. You know, not cracking open a tinny. You guys call them tinnies, don't you? If I'm in Strya and I'm not, you know, sitting back in the heat, cracking open a tinny, there's something a bit wrong there, isn't there? That didn't sound Australian at the end. That sounded a bit more. I just moved from Australia to the middle of London. That's what happened there. Australia straight to London. But yeah, it might be the weather. It may be the weather. I mean, I was seriously tempted last summer to crack one open. I ended up not doing it. Look, that's the answer to that question. It does have collision. It's left a great big gap. It turned round just in front of it. So we've now got a big strip that doesn't have anything planted on it. Nothing at all. Start you back up again. And there. I don't know why I'm worrying too much about how much of this I'm going to do, because I wasn't thinking to plant the entire field. And now we seem to be heading towards planting this entire field. And I haven't really done a lot else yet. We need to move things along a bit. We'll do that. It's on my to-do. Moving things along a bit is definitely on my to-do list. We'll get this one up to the top end. So it'll join that other one there. Is he going to try to turn around now? I'm thinking I might leave that little bit up there for that big tractor to do. Because I don't know if he's going to be able to finish that bit off. We may have some trouble here. Right, yeah, I think he's going to be fine. I'll turn this one round. Like that. There, and he can go now. We can get 37 miles an hour out of this one. So we'll go over to the other side of the field, and I'll just start this one planting with the hired help. And then we can sort of leave it planting for a little bit while we go off and we try a different task on the map. Now, I really like the feel of this map. I have considered perhaps moving moving the time-lapse to this map, because I know that some people really did like the time-lapse being on a 4x map. However, without the use of stuff like Stevie's mods, it's going to be rather tedious. So one of the biggest complaints I got from the RSV map, from the Rattlesnake Valley map, was that it was slow and it was tedious to watch at times because of the fact that... Right, there we go. It was tedious at times to watch because of the huge, great big task. It was on such a great big scale. But it's... Yeah, that massive, great big scale that it was on was... it kind of... Some people really loved it and some people didn't. So I wasn't quite sure... Now, what are you doing? At the moment, I'm still undecided as to whether I will go and do another 4x map in the time-lapse or not. If I do, seriously considering this one. But, yeah, I'm really torn on that one. Helper B is completed. No, I bet you haven't. It just turned around right there. Ryan G. Oh, there. Right. Ryan G. Yes. Okay. I'm really sorry, Ryan King. I may have got your hopes up a bit there. Ryan G. is in the Great Book of Names, and Eric King is in the Great Book of Names. So Ryan King, unfortunately, I'm really sorry, but I'm afraid you're not yet in the Great Book of Names. It's the other two. So you can blame them for having the wrong names. It's entirely their fault. Just come round this way a little bit. I have to say I'm still playing FS19 while waiting for 19 to mature a little bit. Yeah, I know there's quite a few people that are doing that, and it's got to be said, I'm really liking some of the stuff that's coming out. You know, I think it's coming along in leaps and bounds now. One of the things that I do like is Stevie's mods, right? And there's a link in the description for Stevie and his mods that he does. If you go to his Facebook page, there are hundreds of mods. I've got probably 50 mods from him now, and they are absolutely wonderful. I don't know why it does that with the hired help. Right, it's very weird, this dancing thing that it does. But you can see they're all faster, and you can get options for much more powerful vehicles. Your vehicles go a lot faster, and they have higher capacities, like the combines and that have got 60,000 litre capacities and things like that. Now, when you're playing with a load of other people, you're probably not going to want that as probably not something that you're going to use. But when you're playing on your own, like, I mean, I know I did. When I was playing on my own on a great big map like this, or generally when I was playing on my own anyway, I would try to make a map, and try to mod quite a few of the machines like that myself. So I had a collection of machines that I couldn't add in the colours and stuff like that, but capacities, increased speeds and things like that is things that I would try to mod for my own gameplay so that I could just do these jobs a little bit faster. And if you want to solo play a map like this, Stevie's mods are absolutely brilliant because they allow you to move a little bit more rapidly to each task as you get to it. You know, some people like to sit and have it going at regular speed and get like 4 or 5 people working in the field, that sort of thing. Me personally, I like to have just a couple, maybe 3, but have them go a lot faster. Also, there's the course play. Yes, Jet Coder, thank you very much. The course play is also very good. The unrealistic time-lapse series, Rightus Sepulis. I probably won't do an unrealistic time-lapse series. I may consider doing another unrealistic series, but honestly, I probably won't, because it's a series that requires so much additional work in the background. And I did kind of cover a lot of different things that you could do with it, really. I suppose I would consider doing a series on this to replace the Ravenport one that we're doing at the beginning of the week, because playing like I am right now, it's not stupid unrealistic, it's just we've got some tasks going a bit faster, and I would say that this would be acceptable compared to some of the other ones. You know, I'm not like jumping rivers and throwing everything around the map. We've just got things moving a little bit faster than they would normally move on the map. I'll leave you going there, and you are coming down. Look at that. We got that. We got that excellent. So we do have a little bit of a thing around the telegraph poles down there. Sorry, the power lines down there. And we just come down here. Okay, let me have a drink a minute. Right, a drink. And yes, Ryan King, like the other Ryan said to you, if you want to be able to get into the Book of Names, just become active. It's essentially all you've got to do is you've got to become an active member of the community. Regular commenting on videos is a big step forward. Joining the Discord and being active on there does also help a great deal as well. And just generally things like that. If you're an active member of the community, you will become recognized and you will earn your way into the book. That's how it works. That's what I put the book there for, was to encourage people to be active members of the community, to try to thank you a little bit. The main thing with the book, right from the start, was so that in order to thank you, I've got a list of people, and I will use your names in games when I need to be able to, name stuff in the game. If I need to pull up a name, if I need to name a city, or I need to name a person, or an animal, or whatever, I use names from the Great Book of Names. I use it on a number of my different series and episodes and stuff like that. Right. We've done this for long enough. We've just been planting one field so far, and I'm thinking that this is going a little bit slow. So we're going to speed up time now. Going to go a little bit faster here in Western Australia, and best way to get in the Book of Names is not talk about the Book of Names. Well, you can try that approach if you like. Cough Baron! Well, happy Friday, everyone. Frith keeps making great videos. You, sir, are my spirit animal. $50. Thank you very much, sir. That is absolutely awesome. That is amazing. Thank you so much for that. And we will go... Right, he's going to carry on there. I'm fast-forwarding time now, like a lunatic, so we should have grass starting to grow very soon. We'll leave these guys here carrying on with their planting. They're doing a great job. And we're going to go back up over here. Going to visit right there. And we've got room for one more horse in his paddock. And then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go and buy another horse paddock, which we're going to have to put next to Ducky's house somewhere. We're going to we'll stick. Don't worry, Ducky. We'll get you some more horses here. Don't worry. I know how much you love your horses, mate. We get you plenty more. Strider. Right, Strider. You are no longer called Strider. You are Cough Baron. Oops. Cough Baron the Second. There you go. Perfect. Right. Thank you very much, Cough Baron. Liam Nend, hi Fritz, first live stream of yours, my favourite YouTuber and map. Ideal. Okay, double win for you then. Brilliant. Duck Zorley, no, not more horses, gee thanks, Cough Baron. No worries. We're all happy that Cough Baron turned up. Jimmy J, Duck Zorley is now living his dream. He's gonna have horses coming out of his ears. He's gonna love it. He's absolutely gonna love it. Ilian, I'm watching every FS19 series he have. That's FS19 7 days a week then. Keep you busy. Jet Coder, amazing donation. It was. Thank you very much again. And we've got Callum Elder. Hi, I love your time lapses. Hi, back. How you doing? Nameless Gamer, no worries, Udo. I'm fighting my keypad, so I'm having to rush my comments. Not sure. Okay, I think that's a private conversation. GGM Grievous, g'day. G'day, mate. How you doing? Jet Coder, Ryan King. Jack, I don't know. I'm here to start my weekend off right. I know I'm just wandering in circles while I read these comments. Duck Zorley, please, no more horses. Oh, well, look, I'll tell you what, Duck. I'll tell you what, mate. Look, I'm going to do this just for you, right? I know down in Straya, you guys, you really appreciate a bit of an effort like this. So we're going to go outside your house, right there, mate, and there, right in front of the house. I'm going to put those right there. There you go, mate. Right in front of. Okay, that was a little bit much. It wasn't actually supposed. It wasn't actually supposed to destroy the veranda like that. Ryan King of Felsborough, can you get a voucher for baling and wrap the bales in pink? I will consider it. Yes. Where's the house gone? I've lost my house. Oh, too much beer. That's what's happened. Till when is this stream going from Jet Coder? I try to stream for 2 hours. When I do it, each Friday evening, I do a stream, and I try to stream for a couple of hours. So 10 o'clock UK time. Okay, the guys that constructed the new horse pen for Ducky here got a little bit carried away. But at least this corner of your veranda is not going to collapse anytime soon, Ducky. Don't worry. Don't worry, it's great. You better step right outside the door. Right, and your loving horses will be right there. You better hear them neighing at night. Just keep you company. It's going to be great. Is there any word at Dowland Farm? I don't think that is Yorkshire Dano. I don't think he's planning to do a conversion. I believe he's trying to work on a new map rather than doing a conversion. I believe. Don't quote me on this, though. It may not. Can I go to this house and use it to sleep the night? That's the big question. I can't. Right, we cannot skip the night using that. So what we'll skip the night with is we'll go to there and we'll go to miscellaneous. And we'll go through here. We've got... Oh, no, sorry. Wrong one. Farmhouse is down here. We can have the farm tent or we can have the deck chairs. We're in Stryer, so we might as well go out and just have a kip on the front lawn, mate. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have a tinny apiece. And we'll sit here and we'll do it like that. There we go. Right. Sleep. Sleep right through the night. $42 million in property income overnight. That's not bad going, really. $42 million in property income for an overnight. That's pretty good going. This is coming along quite nicely here. Are we fully grown yet? It says ready to harvest. It does say ready to harvest. So, no, wait. I need to go grass like that. And I don't understand. Why is that bit not ready to harvest, but that bit is? This bit over here is different. We'll leave it ticking along at 120 times speed for a bit longer, just to let it all catch up. Hopefully it will eventually catch up. Who is Sen from the time-lapse series? Senleia is my wife. She's actually my wife. Senleia is her gamer tag. So I decided to add her in. Wesley was... based on my grandfather, who very sadly passed away nearly a year ago. And so I didn't want to continue on doing the series using Wesley as a character in the series. It didn't feel right. So that's why he left the series and Senleia came along instead. Dallin Farm's favourite time-lapse revisit would be amazing. It would be good. I know that Yorkshire Dano said that he was going to be working on another map. Whether he's got time for it, I don't know, because he has a beautiful young baby who turned up at Christmas. So he may be a little bit busy these days, taking care of his newborn child. And, yeah, so it's understandable. It might be a little while before we see one before we see a map. I was going to say... Makes it sound like before we see a baby from him, but no, before we see a map from him, it may be a little while, because he's got his hands full at the moment. So there we go. We've now got a Krone Big M 450, and we can change the wheel brand a little bit. Right, that just goes with the wide tyres right there. Engine setup, we can go up to a 500 horsepower engine if we want. Let's buy that one. Yes, okay. We're not going to be short of money, are we? We're absolutely not going to be short of money. Right, there we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted to... Let's just slow that down a minute. The money is ticking down at a phenomenal rate because the hired help is buying everything. I've not got them using up the stuff in the tank. So technically I didn't have to fill the tanks up at all. But yeah, it seems to be alright. I'm looking at the chat. I also need to be looking at another one of my monitors to make sure that the stream is still live. So make sure you start streaming. If it does freeze up, make sure you will start streaming in the comment section if it's frozen up. And I will do something about it as quickly as I possibly can. I'm going to take this one over here. I'm just going to plonk it sort of down in the middle. And we're going to start our mowing. This is one of the big things that I wanted to do in this stream. Was I wanted to do mowing. Right, H. Press H like that. Set that one down. And away he goes. There. It mows at 20 miles an hour with the Stevie mod, which is pretty good going, I'd say. I'm quite happy with that. So we'll let that one do a couple passes up and down the field, I think. And that'll give us a little bit of grass that we can play around with. Do some stuff with it. And then the other thing that I wanted... We've got some combines in the shed, but I don't want those combines. I want a different combine. There's a couple of CR1090s here. I've got two different ones. I don't know what the I don't know what the difference is between them. Honestly, I don't know. But they go up to 60,000. Right, you've got the choice to just use it normally, or you can go with a 60,000. So I'm going to go for a big engine upgrade there. And I'm going to go for the capacity upgrade to go to the 60,000 one right there. Colour, obviously, we're going for blue. We're New Holland. So blue on this one is not going to feel that much out of place. There we go. We will buy that one there, yes. Thing with the combine, it will go faster, but it's also limited by what the header will do. The header is the bit that sets the speed, right? They're the ones that set the speeds. So you could get the big capacity combine from Stevie and then use a regular combine, a regular header, and you won't go any faster. Right? You won't go any faster at all. So we've got the Draper 45-foot ideal right there. 13.7 is another John Deere one there by Stevie. And we got one there, it's 13.7. It's just the base game stuff that he's taken and he's converted over. There's the New Holland one there. What's the difference between these two? CR1090. Ah, right, the Ideal and the CR10, right. So that's the one that I want right there. It's a Draper, so it's obviously it's got its own wheels and everything as well. We'll have that one, and that one goes 13 miles an hour instead of the standard ones, which go 6 miles an hour. So that's the great thing about the Stevie mod that I really like, as I keep telling you. And we will go with that, and in the main colour, we will go with that blue right there, and we'll buy that one. Yes, okay. And so now we've got a nice fast combine. But the great thing what you can do is you could get the Stevie combine. And then if you really wanted to have the right... Why are you doing that? Well, you're doing all right. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You decided to go on a little excursion. Did you? Didn't like it where you were busy working just now? You do have to watch what they're doing a little bit. The field boundaries are not perfect on some of the fields on this map. So you do have to watch them a little bit, but that's really my fault. I should have nursed it a little bit better than I did. And I mean, he's doing all right. He's doing fine. I'm just going to leave that one carry on. He's having a fine time, all right? He's quite happy. So we'll leave him go, and we want to go to our new combine, our faster combine, and we're going to go and have a look at combining some stuff. So we go back here. We've got, what do we got? We've got sunflowers in there. Those are done. I guess we want to go to field. We could go over to field 5. What's in field 5? We've got canola over in field 5. Should we do that? We could, or field. What's in field 11? Oh, that's harvested. Given the size of this field, well, I tell you, let's go to. We'll see if we can get to field 5. All right, we'll run down the road because that's a little way down. Do I have the realistic dirt mod? No, I don't have that one. That's the one where it makes your wheels a different colour. If you've got any different parts of your, if you go like on different soils and that, your wheels come out a different colour. So if you're on grass, they go green. If you're on the red soil from the Estancia La Pacho map, they go red, and so on and so forth. And yeah, I think it's great. We're in Strya now, so they're actually... Strya might be upside down, and they might not be able to, you know, tell what day of the week it is and things like that. But you got to give credit where it's due, mate. You do have to give credit where it's due. They do drive on the right side of the road. Okay? You can't fault them for that. They do drive on the right side of the road. So, you know, fair play to them. And yeah, I didn't actually realise. For the longest time, I did not realise that they drove on this side of the road here in Australia. The left side of the road, the correct side of the road. Same as us in the UK. I'm sorry to anybody that's watching in the rest of the world that you know, the ones who drive over here against the oncoming traffic, which I'm sure you think you're doing the right thing, but you're not, okay? Everybody's entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to think that that side of the road is the right one to drive on, but if you think that that is the right side of the road over there, then you're wrong. Okay? You're entitled to your opinion, it's just that your opinion is wrong. Just want to put that out there. See if I can stir up some trouble. Upset a few people. Okay, I'm hoping I don't upset too many people. So we've come all the way down here. We've got... There's a piece missing. What's going on in there? Somebody's gone... Okay, I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Somebody's gone a little bit loopy with it. We will come over to here. Now, what I'm hoping is I can just sort of jump into this field and get the hired help doing it, and I won't need to worry about any of it. I'm going to take that one off. Like that. I'll turn off my beacons, and we'll unfold this combine. Oop, okay, power lines have got collisions. Mustn't forget that power lines have got collisions. This map, it's got to be said, is a lot more user-friendly for the big stuff than the RSV map. The RSV map was not user-friendly. Okay? You know, this map laid out especially for absolutely massive machinery, and then collisions on signs and really narrow roads everywhere. It made it very frustrating to play. This map's absolutely brilliant. I'm loving this map. So far, anyway. It's just, I'll just leave it at that. We'll say so far. I'm absolutely loving it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go this way. We won't worry too much about the ends of it there. And I'm just going to go H like that. And we'll see what it does with combining the rest of it. Now, that's one thing that I don't particularly like with... one thing I don't particularly like with the game in general is the ground response, right? Ground response mod, which was added in FS17 as a mod. You could have flat, perfect, smooth ground in FS17 if you wanted, or you could choose to add in the ground response. And the ground response was really good. It was, you know, I thought it was a really wonderful one. You know, I'm going to go back down here and because this little corner will probably end up bugging me. So if I take out most of it, I've left a bit. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be a good boy and take it all out. Ground response, absolutely great. It was wonderful, and I really liked it as an option. With FS19, it's not an option. They built it into the base game. Right, this ground response, this ridiculous bouncing is in here for all of it. So some machines respond to it more than others. And so you have this situation where some of your big machines especially bounce up and down the fields like this. And it is utterly ridiculous. I don't like this at all. And I really wish there was an option to switch it off. There's two sort of big-ish complaints that I've got with this game. One is that the ground response, you can't turn it off. The other big complaint that I got with this game is that every single animal you buy, you've got to buy one at a time. You still don't have a slider or you know, they even removed the scroll button that they had in FS17. You're now back to buying every single animal, one animal at a time, one click at a time, and I think that was a huge step backwards. I don't, you know, the ground response thing, I know that some people like it. Personally, I don't. I know that we are driving quite fast with this combine, but it's still about, some of the combines tend to do more with the ground response than others. So you get this ridiculous bouncing quite a lot with some of them. And yeah, it does seem a little bit odd. So we just watched the combine for a second. I'm going to go through and I'm going to read some more comments. Let's have a look. So, the left side, yes, the left side is the right side. In my bed at work, been here since Monday and going to be here until Monday next week. Have lots of time to watch YouTube at work. We got quite a few people that do that, actually. There's quite a few people that watch a lot of YouTube and that while they're at work, especially those of you who stay away from home during the week or for a week at a time while you're working. So I'm very glad that I can help to pass the time in between shifts, because I know what it's like to live away from home while you're working and then having to like kind of fill in that time in between your shifts, but not having your home there. It is very much different. Hitman 1422, it's my God-given right to drive on whatever side I please. Whether is that, I mean, you could just drive down the very centre of the road, and when you get pulled over, just say to the copper, look, mate, I pay my road taxes for the whole of the road, alright? Not just half of it, I pay my taxes for the whole of the road. Now take a hike. If you do that, please let me know how it goes. Please join the Discord and tell everybody how it goes, because that would be genuinely brilliant. I would love to see that. I really would. I think it would be amazing. Power holes have collision. Not sure about the power lines. He's wrong, you know, people who drive on the right side of the road have more accidents. He's not wrong. I have no idea about that. I don't know whether they do or not. Dash cams are what cause accidents. They might be, you never know. Frithgar be like not drinking but still ending with a buzz. Yeah, I do. Wait, wrong side, dude. Wrong side. Come on, focus. Our hired help is not being very useful here. Right, we're going to come down this side now, and I'll press H again. What I'm hoping is he's going to start working his way all the way across his field, and then look at those runs he's going to be doing here. I mean, he's up to 15,000 litres in the tank already. We're going to have to get a grain lorry out here. That's going to be our next thing. I mean, fortunately, we're doing canola, so it's not filling up that fast. Do I watch Hermitcraft? Oh, yeah, Hermitcraft with, now, who does it? Mumbo Jumbo does stuff on Hermitcraft, doesn't he? And then some... Good gravy, that scared, but seriously, that made me jump. My son just opened up the door. For those of you who have seen him on on Frithgar 2.0, he's done his first ever vlog on Frithgar 2.0, and he was playing in sand, and my goodness me, it made me jump. He just opened up the door to the living room where I'm busy doing this, and yelled, "Night, night, everybody!" It made me jump. I wonder what's going on for a minute. So, Frithgar 2.0 says, "Night, night, everybody." Now, Hermitcraft, yeah, Mumbo Jumbo, and then there's Zumavoid as well. He's also on there, isn't he? And I do watch it occasionally. I've been watching Mumbo on and off since he was like 50,000 subscribers, and he did a live stream the other day, which I thought was absolutely incredible. At the peak view time on that live stream, he had something like 22,000 concurrent viewers all at once on his live stream. 22. It was the most watched one on the whole of YouTube, which was absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, I've been watching this guy since he was smaller than I am now, and now he's got millions, and he was the most watched stream on YouTube for some of the time he was doing his stream. It's absolutely incredible. But yeah, Zumavoid, I do watch him occasionally. Ryan King, I hit my head like 10 times today, and yes, why? Don't hurt yourself, dude. Just don't hurt yourself. Blue would reply, yes, you're right, your taxes also pay for the cell you're going to. Yeah, that'd be about right. Frith being drunk when a cop pulls him over. Yep, the chances of me actually being drunk when a cop pulls me over are slim to none, because I don't really drink. So yeah, that at least is not going to happen. And besides which, I wouldn't drink and drive. That is one thing that wouldn't happen. Ryan G, got to go. See you later, Frith. See you later, Ryan G. Thank you very much for calling into the stream. It was great to see you here. Rightus Sepulus Bumbo. No idea. What is your favourite tractor and Mayo? Okay, MAO. Mayo. I've no idea what you mean by that. Oh, map. Ah. At the moment, I genuinely don't know. I'm loving I am loving the look of this map. I really am. It's enormously big, though. I think this is not a map that I would do very much actual playing on. I think this is more a map I would do better with playing, you know, like solo play. Maybe even setting this one up for the server, if people could handle a 4x map with the server. I don't know how well that would work, though. That might not work very well, and it would depend what people wanted as well. But my favourite map at the moment is still probably Ravenport. Although Felsbrun's are close, I quite like the Giants maps, and I know they're not for everybody, but I do still quite like the maps. I know that for Frith... Hang on, let's... hello, officer. Have you been drinking? No, I pay my taxes so I can drive in the middle of the road. Yes, I do. I do, absolutely. Senior Bumbo Cactoni. No, no idea. I know that for Frith, for every donation it's got, there's something like €1. Any donation gets you into the Great Book of Names, right? I will clarify that again. For anybody that is at all confused, if you want to get into the Great Book of Names, you either can do it through not paying at all, but that takes a bit of, you know, quite a bit of time. If you want to make a donation, there is no minimum donation, right? I do not have a minimum donation. If you are generous enough to use some of your hard-earned money and make a donation to me, and you feel that's something that you want to do, that will earn you a place in the book. Right? It doesn't matter how much, how little, how much, it will earn you a place in the book. Right? And I don't have limits on it or anything like that. It's just, if you make a donation, you're in the book. As simple as that. That's the end of it. I don't sort of have minimum amounts or anything. Maybe one day I'll set up some kind of tier rating or something like that. But I probably not. Where are you going? What are you doing? You know, I'm thinking I turned up at just the right time here. Jet Coda, €1. Thank you very, very much, sir. That is absolutely wonderful. I will just press H on there, like that. And I will now go over to here. We need to go outside of Duck Zorley's house. Right, there's Ducky's house. He's now got horse number 9 to go and keep him company. Ducky is loving you all. It must be said, Ducky is absolutely loving all of you right now because you're getting so many horses coming here to join him. And he's very, very grateful for every horse that he gets to join him right outside his house. He really is. Right, he cannot express his gratitude enough. Ducky, say thank you if you're still watching. He might not be watching anymore. He may have run off to sulk now. Okay, rename. Cowboy. You're not Cowboy. Of course you're not. You are Jet Coda. Thank you very much, Jet Coda. That is genuinely awesome of you. Absolutely brilliant. Now, the next thing that we want to do... What are you doing? Oh, you're just turning around on that bit now. Okay, well, we'll let you carry on doing what you're doing. We don't need to worry about you for a minute. You are still doing your mowing. You're doing a wonderful job as well. You've finished. Okay, I'm quite impressed. You've done a very good job. Stars already. You can have a gold star, whoever you were driving that one. You... Well, you're doing a good job of planting, even if you are now planting the wrong field. They... Oh, that's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. Look at this. Look at what they've done. They've gone and done a little strip in there. They're now working on field 3. Okay, I've thought about this long and hard, and you've been very enthusiastic with it, but you don't get a gold star for this, right? Your efforts are not going to be rewarded with a gold star, and your tinny privileges have now been removed, okay? Because I think you've had one too many tinnies before you came to work. This may be why you've gotten a little bit confused down through here. Oh, that's wonderful. The tractor still looks very cool, though. There's no denying that. That tractor does still look very cool. Right, and then we're going to go to JC Gaming. Welcome, sir. Welcome, JC Gaming. Almost missed the stream. Was taking a nap. Ooh, that's dangerous, that is. Were you playing nap roulette? Nap roulette is where you go and you take your nap without setting any kind of timer. Is your nap going to be 20 minutes? Is your nap going to be 8 hours? You don't know. It is nap roulette. It's a dangerous game to play. So, JC Gaming, were you playing nap roulette, or were you on a timer? Did you play it safe? Ryan King, Brexit, no, I did briefly talk about that in a video once before, but generally, no, I don't discuss politics. All right, we stay away from politics, and Udo Major. I just realised, Smudo. Let's stick with Smudo, shall we? I know him as Smudo. I just realised by accident that you are bashing poor Australia very much, that the Kiwis are getting away scot-free. This is true. This is very true. JC Gaming was playing Nap Roulette. Goodness me. Teaching gamers how not to play Farming Simulator since forever. Yes, I do. This is what we do. Newpie9, Frithgar, how are you doing today? Hello, Newpie9. It is absolutely brilliant to see you here. So yes, I know I'm letting the New Zealanders get away with it, but don't worry. I'm just waiting for a New Zealand map to turn up, and then we will be having just as much fun at the expense of everybody from New Zealand, and it's going to be great. It's going to be absolutely great. We will be enjoying our time, just generally having a bit of fun with everybody from New Zealand. And is there going to be any regret on my part? Absolutely not. No, there will not be. We'll do it proudly. Okay, I'm going to change over the main colour there. We'll swap them over. So, yeah, I think the Tedders then come out the darker colour. We will buy that one right there. Okay, and back. And we need a tractor to pull that one. So we will go to medium tractors. Have we got anything by Stevie in the medium series? We've got a Valtra T series. We've got a Case IH. We've got a Massey Ferguson. We don't have a Lambo. Very much like Stevie to do us a Lambo. That would be great if he could do that. Ducky, you need to speak to Stevie and get him to do either a blue horse or a blue Lambo. One or the other. Well, a multicoloured Lambo and a multicoloured horse. That'd be great. We'd have pink and blue horses walking around in the paddock. That'd be great. Absolutely wonderful. I think we're going to go with the Massey Ferguson. We're going to go with a blue Massey today. We're going to go like that, and we're going to go like that. There we go. Look, blue Massey. Okay, that thing looks very freaky. That looks very strange like that. There we go. Come out of there. You're done. Right, I'm just going to leave you there. I'm not going to do anything else with you. And this is all the machinery that you start the map off with. And then we go to you. Hang on a minute. Hang about. You are nearly full. You're going to go all the way down across the field again now, aren't you? So we will come out and we'll try to remember to empty you. We've got half an hour yet. This one is doing great. Okay. And you're all done. Okay. So we'll go back to you. And we'll go on to this one down here. I will make you regret any digs at New Zealand. JJ. Jimmy J down there, JJ, he's one of our senior admins on the... Smudo and JJ are the, two of the three senior admins that we've got on the Discord server, by the way. So, JJ is fighting talk right there. I will make you regret any digs at New Zealand. Will you? This sounds like a challenge, Mr. JJ. You do remember that I have the ultimate authority, don't you? Actually, I don't, because if I step out of line, JJ will beat me. I'm living forever trapped by JJ. He holds all of the keys. He decides everything that happens. I've tried to escape, but I can't. I'm stuck. Okay, I'm not really. What are you on today, Frith? You seem to like multicolored animals a lot. I don't know. Look, wait. Okay, I'm going that way. I'm going that way. That's all the same. No! Oh no! The 4x map still has the fatal flaw. If you go the wrong direction, so if you go north to south, it does it, and I'm guessing probably from... Yes, it also does it this way as well. Oh no! It's still not fixed. It's still an issue with the 4x maps. You used to be able to go from west to east, and it would work, tethers would work fine. Or you could go from south to north, and the tethers would work fine. But if you go from north to south, they do that. They miss huge, great big chunks of it. And even people from Giants, they looked at this and they weren't able to fix it. It looks like it's something that has carried over into FS19. I really, really hope that one day someone can fix this. But at the moment, it's still in the game. I'm really disappointed by this. I'm absolutely, genuinely gutted about this. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to say. I was hoping that this would be something that would be fixed. At this point, I was hoping that by this point, this would be something that we would no longer have as an issue anywhere in FS17. FS19, sorry, FS19. But unfortunately, it is still an issue. Look at that. Right, if you go, yeah, it just does it in patches. And I never really understood why it does this. So you can only do it in one direction. Now, I got around this when I was doing the time lapse on the 4x map. I got around this by, you know, just doing it in one direction. So I would pick up the thingy and I would whiz all the way down to the end of the field, and then spin round like that, and then lower the thing down, and then we would go all the way back up through. Does it still do it with a non-modded tether? Grizzly Bear Sims, very valid point, sir. Very valid point. Let's go and get ourselves, you know what? Let's just get another tractor. It'd be a lot quicker to buy another tractor than it will to drive to you know, physically go back and get another one. We get a fast track. We can get up here faster with that one. Nope. Okay, buy. Just buy that one, just like that. Okay, and then we'll come out of there. We'll go into here. We go to tethers. We've got the Pottinger. Let's go with the Coon tether right there then. 8.7, 13. No, we'll go with the same one for a minute. We'll go with the same one just to see if that does it. And we'll also test it with a slightly smaller one in a minute. And we'll see what that does. Right, so I don't want you. I don't want you. I want you. Now, I realise that I've got this. We're testing just the standard game stuff at the moment, which is why we're currently using a non-blue machine. Right? I know this may be painful for some of you to watch, seeing non-blue machines in today's stream. It's painful for me to do it. Too much money? No. We don't have too much money. The government subsidies. That's not our money. It's the government gave it to us. Very generous is the government. They gave us lots of money. Right, I'm getting lag spikes. I hope that hasn't affected your game. I hope that your viewing. These lag spikes that have suddenly turned up just there. Hopefully they won't have. Let me go out and around there, and we will stop. Right. Start back there. So it's this direction. Now, we know that it works fine that direction. And we know that it works fine in this direction. So here. Are you ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Here we go. I had my hopes up. I thought maybe, just maybe we could do it. But it's not going to happen. The 4x map, the one bug that bugged me more than anything else with the 4x map, because you can't make hay, right? 4x maps, it stops you from being able to make hay, or at least easily make hay. You got to physically lift the thing and drive from one end of the field to the other, and then start over again. And it's just very, very time-consuming and tedious. But it doesn't do it. It doesn't pick it all up. Right? So you're kind of left. You go over it, you can go over it and over it, and then sometimes it will do bits of it okay. And then other times it just kind of leaves it behind. And I think you can get away with, like, if you do it twice and then you go over it, and you can spend absolutely ages messing around with it trying to get the thing to work. But yeah, there was something. It was something about, because the patches are more spread out in a 4x map, because there's more space on them in a 4x map. Wait, Red Rebel 96, the weight files are set wrong. I know over 4 times that Ted's hey properly. The weight files. Wait a minute. Is that in FS17 or in FS19? Because FS17, it was pretty much given up by just about everybody with as something that could not happen. So I mean, if there is one in FS17, I would love to know the map and have a look at it. Right. Oh no, I want to go in here next. Nope. I want to go to there, and we want to go to trucks. Now, what sort of truck do you get in Stryer? We got a warrior right there, or we got a roadrunner. It's got to be one or the other, I would think. Are we going to go for a warrior, or are we going to go for a roadrunner? Anybody from Stryer, tell me in the comments section, which one would we use out in the field? Would we use the warrior right there, or would we use that roadrunner? It's got to be one or the other. And then while you're deciding that, and I'm waiting for the chat to catch up, I'll go over this way, and I'll get myself a trailer. Go into there, and I'm going to get myself a nice big shiny trailer. We've got the pace setter there. Is this the one? That's the one that has the... Yeah, that's got the back bit on it as well. Main colour right there, and a rim colour right there. And capacity extension right there takes up to 90,000 from 60,000. So I will buy that one, yes. Okay, and back. And so what's the difference between them? Oh, no, that's just the pace setter. That's the pace setter by Stevie. That's why. Okay, so now I've got to go do that again. Okay, we go to there, we go to the rim color, and then we go to the capacity with the extension on it, and I will buy that one again. Okay, and this is Stryer, so we ought to get 3 of these. There we go. I won't get more than 3, because it takes forever to join them all together. And then we go dollies over there. Wait. Why has Stevie made a dolly? Oh, of course, colors. Color options. It's color options all the time. Stevie puts color options on absolutely everything. It's wonderful. Main color right there will be the lighter blue. Design color right there will be the darker blue. I want to buy 2 of these. 1. Okay, and buy and 2. Okay, back. And now we have, I'm hoping, the answer. We've got, oh, it's broken. Y'all be quiet if y'all squabbling about what y'all will be about it. Y'all will be my word. Okay, Smooder, I got no clue what you're talking about there, mate. Got to spell it properly, country. Thanks for Trooper Treble 6. Thanks for popping by. If you're still here, if you're just like on your way out, Trooper Treble 6, thank you very much for popping by. Ryan King, y'all hail our Lord Frithgar. Lord Frithgar. I don't know where this has come from, this Lord Frithgar nonsense. I absolutely don't. But it seems to have caught on. It was the same in FS17. Very few people know how to set up 4 times properly. Roadrunner, use a Phoenix. Triaxle is Australia. So that, well, both of those are triaxle, aren't they? Looking down through to see if there's any more for which one we should be using. Roadrunner, I think, would be the one. Roadrunner is for hauling. Right, well, Roadrunner we'll go with then. Warrior is for field work. Right, a lot of people want me to go for the Roadrunner, so I'm going to go with the Roadrunner. And we'll take that one. Engine setup, Roadrunner. We go the RR 1156. That gives 1156 horsepower. Wheels right there. We go for the field wheels right there. We'll buy that. Okay. And job done. Right. I come out of there, and I've got 411,000 worth of new toys. Bit of a beast right here. It's got a 70-mile-an-hour top speed on that. And he's got a rear hitch on it here, which will be quite handy, so I can take that one. We've now got to join these together, and then we can take our little road train out onto the road, and we'll head up and we'll go and empty out that one combine that we've got, which is only 60,000. So there's only one trailer's worth, so we haven't really got much of a need for it, but still, I figured it would be fun. We'll unhitch that one there, and then I will get that first trailer right there. Oops. Not like that, I won't. I'll bring that one out. Okay, that was very, very bad driving on my part, so I do apologize. I should be doing a bit better than that. And we'll hook that one onto there, and then I want to go like that and unhook that one, and then I can get the next dolly and put that one onto the front. Smaller and more maneuverable. Does Stevie get a big mod pack with all his mods? Some of them come in mod packs. And he did have a page that had all of them listed, but I couldn't find the page when I went there this afternoon to check them all. What I've done is I've basically, you scroll down through his page and you follow the links. He links them all through Google. So I did them all. Sort of, I download them all, and then I put all of Stevie's mods into a folder that I've got on my computer, just marked up as Stevie, because he's frequently releasing updates for the mods. If there's any issues, he will release an update, but he gives it the same file name always. So all you got to do is download the new folder and just drop it in on top, and then overwrite, and it'll come right. So I just went right down his list. I found the first FS19 entry. And then I started downloading every single mod that he'd done since then. Some of them are done in packs, so you've got to unpack the pack and then take everything out and you drop them into your Stevie folder. Once you've done that, once you've gone all the way through and you've downloaded every single one of Stevie's mods that you want, and you've got your huge great big folder full of them, then copy the whole lot out of the Stevie folder, and go and paste them all into your main mod folder in FS19. As he's frequently releasing updates, then what you can do is you can, every now and then when you want to, you can go and do all of your updates. You drop those into the Stevie folder just to make sure that everything is all right and above board. And then so long as it's right, you can drop all of those straight into your FS19 main mods folder. But what it also allows you to do is you can go through, because almost every single, not quite, I think there's like 1 or 2 mods that don't have by Stevie on them, but you can then go through, if you don't want 50 mods in your mod folder by Stevie for when you're starting up a new map or whatever, you can just go down through and delete everything that's got by Stevie beside it in your main mod folder, and not worry about it. You still got your Stevie mods pack sort of off to the side. I know several people that sort of make up custom designed mod packs, so they would have like a whole load of Stevie stuff, but not very much else in their main mod folder. And they'll swap them over. If they got a map that they want to use a whole load of mods on, or they're thinking, you know what, today I'm feeling a bit like doing the Australian map, so I will go and I'll get rid of all the mods I've got at the moment, and I will take the Stevie pack instead. And sort of copy and paste and move your mods around a bit like that. Me, I'm a bit lazier than that, so I tend to just drop every single mod that I've got, and it just takes me longer to set up originally. But yeah, I know quite a few people that sort of do it differently and things like that. Right. Now, what was I going to say? Triaxle in the rear. I mean, triaxle at the back. We got a triaxle in there. Right, I was looking through there in the truck, so I don't think we've actually got a... Oh, there was... There, we got the Hulk. Triaxle Hulk right there. So in theory, I should be using the Hulk, not the Roadrunner. I should be using that one right there, because that's the triaxle. I've done it wrong. I've made a horrible mistake. Okay, well, we'll have to put the Roadrunner out on the road. But if the triaxle is definitely more of an Australian thing than the other one, we'll go with that one there, and then with the Hulk 9T, 1156. He does 1156. It's very, seems to be his choice of horsepower for just about everything. Okay, we'll buy that one. Yes, okay. And we've got that one there ready. Right. Oh. Oh, it does it in 2 parts. It doesn't actually have, like, a single part on the... I thought that, like, the trailer was just one. I didn't realize that it did it like that. Right. So that lorry is actually the wrong one for this particular field. I mean, if we're out on the road, maybe this is the one we should be using. But in the fields, we'd be wanting the triaxle, and that's more suited to Australia anyway. Right. I didn't give it to choose. No, I didn't. What's the Krone Ultima? Krone Ultima. Am I showing you the Krone? Did I see the Krone Ultima? Got the Krone there. Krone Ultima. Oh, the Krone Ultima, that's the baler, isn't it? The Krone Ultima is a round baler that also wraps. But it's a continuous feed round baler, so you don't have to stop to wrap. It packs the straw into a pre-chamber as you're going through. And yeah, I didn't give this one up as an option, did I? But yeah, it packs the straw into a pre-chamber as you're going along. So you don't actually have to stop your... Okay, that thing seems like a bit of a beast. That does, the Hulk 9T. Yeah, you don't need to stop going along. It's continuous feed baler like the square balers, but it's a round baler instead. And it is a really, really cool mod to use because you can do continuous baling with round baling. It's also got a wrapper on the end, and what it does is it automatically slows the tractor down to almost a crawl if it's doing wrapping at the same time, and so that it'll keep on going. And there is actually something like that in real life, and it works with the tractor, and it slows the forward speed of the tractor right down as it's finishing wrapping, so that it doesn't overload the pre-compression chamber before it dumps all, and swaps the bale over, and then the next bit gets pushed in, and so on and so forth. It works really well. So it's an absolutely fantastic baler if you want round bales. If you want to do round bales, the Krone Ultima is the one to do, because you don't have to continuously keep stopping in the field in order to wrap your bales and let your bales out of your baler and stuff like that. You just keep going. You just keep going and going and going and going, and you never have to worry about it. And so it is a very, very cool baler to use for when you're doing that. And I used that one in the Dallin Farm series. I don't remember if I used the Krone Ultima in any of the other time-lapse series, but I definitely used it in the Dallin Farm series. And yeah, I genuinely love that one. Now, we're going to go up here. We're going to see if we can unload on the run on this one. Very disappointed that we can't have the turning of hay, but according to somebody who said something on here, it's... Oh, QWERTY9334, is this an unrealistic map? Well, I'm not playing it 100% realistically, and I've been told by people that live in Straya that this is actually very, very realistically built, and this very accurately represents Western Australia, the area that it's set. So, the map itself, no, it's definitely not unrealistic. It is a very realistic map. Me bouncing along at this kind of speed with the Combine, maybe not quite so much on the realism. That's just the way I like to... That's just how I like to roll. I just find it a little bit better and a little bit more interesting. We're not going to lose interest if we're doing this. However, the last map I did was the Black Mountain, Montana one. That was done at quite a sort of speed. We did the big scale stuff. We used the Stevie stuff. Then I seen this 4x map, and I thought, oh yeah, well, we'll do that one as well. So again, we're using Stevie mods. We're doing everything really fast. My next FS19, sorry, stream in 2 weeks' time, I'm going to use a smaller map. Quite a bit smaller than this one. I don't know what map it's going to be yet. But I'm definitely going to be using a smaller map with small scale machinery, and we'll probably do things a little bit more along the lines of full realism rather than just driving around everything really, really fast. Petro Gracemark has made an appearance. Here he is. There's another Strian dude. He's deigned to come and join us. Although, to be fair, Patrio Gracemark, he's from Western Straya as well. Let me just back that one up there. Patrio, we got our Roadrunner here, mate. We're just about to put the Roadrunner on, and we're going to take the road train down the road. We're going to go and sell our grain here. We sell our canola. We're doing absolutely great here, mate. It's good to see you. Patrio said that he was probably not going to make the stream today because he had guests, he had people staying and come to see him, and yet here he is. He's made the effort, and here he is. So everybody say hello to Patrio. He's a very active member of the community over on the Discord channel. He's politely turned down Smudo and JJ's begging for him to be a moderator, and look at this! Look at us go! Look! There we go. But yeah, Petro he's a very awesome bloke, right? He's a genuinely awesome bloke, and he is there on the Discord server. When I'm there on in the mornings, from about 10 o'clock until, well, anywhere from like 8:30 to 9 o'clock through to about 11ish when I generally sign off to go and do other stuff, and you know make your recordings and stuff. Petro is there and having a chat with all sorts of people, having a laugh, and he's one of the most active people on the Discord channel, which is why I'm bigging him up at the moment, because if you do come and join the Discord channel, chances are you will have a chat with Petro at some point, because he's a very friendly chap and he will answer all sorts of questions when he can. He knows about engines. I know this, right? He knows all about engines. I know very little about engines, so anything about, like, car mechanic simulator, anything like that, he finds incredibly amusing. Me, not so much, because I just can't get them right. But he finds it highly amusing watching me do stuff with those. Now, I don't want to be on here, do I? I want to go over to here. Let's scroll down here. We are all the way down here now. Hey, trade. Cargill. We want to go over to Cargill over there. I think we go into that bit there. Support UK Frith and use Marwell Manor. Fantastic map from Nigel Pipe. I will seriously consider doing Marwell Manor. Go through. And yeah, somebody's asking... unfortunately, we can't turn hay. Wait. We're open. Ah, it takes a while for the door to open. See, it's not like an instant thing. We open the door under there, and we will sell a little bit of our harvest right here. Yes, unfortunately, it is the case that the... Wait, what's it doing now? Sell! Oh, I need to go on a bit further, do I? There? Why aren't you opening? Sell? I don't understand. What have I done wrong? Somebody tell me what I've done wrong. I broke it. Right, well that one at the front is opening, but the one at the back isn't opening. Oh, wait a minute. Is there like left control unload here? Close cover, tip side. Oh, wait a minute. I've got to change it. Tip side front. Tip side back. There. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Didn't expect that. Right, well, we'll unload that there. So we've done our selling there. We've sold some grain. We've done some harvesting. We sold our grain. We've planted a huge amount of grass. And we've done all of that. And then we will bring this one on round here. Like that. Look at me go. Look at me go. I'm an Australian trucker. I'm an Australian trucker. Look at this. Crikey. What else? What else? I'm just having a quick look down through the chat. Hang on. Marble Manor is an awesome map. Recommend it to anyone. What are you talking about? The Dunny? 4 ducks, Ollie? You need to go? You're welcome to go and use it, mate. We don't mind. Insanely good map. So it would appear that Marble Manor is the one that everybody wants me to use. Yeah, okay, I got changed tip side. Right, that's all. Yeah, I didn't change your tip side. So we know that now. I should have changed it. Oops. Switched the engine off as I left as well. Brilliant. Okay. We'll take a little bit of a tour. We've only got a few minutes left of the stream today, and then that's going to be it. So I'm just going to have a little bit of a tour on the map. A bit of a drive, and we'll see what we can see here on the map. See if there's anything new to see. The road only goes down to here. There isn't a road that sort of goes across the rest of the map. So what we'll do is we'll bring this one on up round this way like that. Look at that. Look at that drive in there. I'm drifting with a 3-trailer road train. Fantastic. We'll bring this one up here, and we'll go off the main road, and we'll head up to the other side. QWERTY9334, Frithgar, what wheel do you use? That's not a road. I thought that was a road. Okay. Apparently we're just doing full off-roading. I use a Logitech Driving Force GT steering wheel. And I use a Logitech Attack 3 joystick to go alongside it for when I want to do joysticking. Yeah, that's about all of it. There we go. There, right. If I bring that one in round there like that. There we go. We'll slide those up through there, and we can head back along this way. We got a dusty old track down through this way. So very few sort of main roads, paved roads that you've got going through, but that's kind of accurate for this area, this sort of area. That would be very accurate for this kind of area. We'll go up round here like that. Okay, my drifting is getting better. I'm pretty sure if you tried to do this with these trailers in real life, it wouldn't do them a lot of good. I don't think. I think you should do this map with all small equipment. Nigel Pipe. I'm going to have to respectfully disagree with you there, and leave it at that. There is absolutely no way of doing this map on small equipment. We tried doing one big field on the Texas map with small equipment, and that took the entire series to cultivate one field. So I'm not really sure that that's going to work. Are you sure you're not drunk? You just jumped out of the truck at 60 miles an hour. Get off the crops, man. I'm not on the crops. It's a figment of your imagination. It really is. Okay? I'm not driving on any crops. Look, see? I'm hitting the crocs instead. It's the crocs, not the crops. We'll go up through this way. How's our map doing? Okay, we're coming all the way down here next to field 22. This is giving you a really good idea of just the sheer enormous scale of this place. It's absolutely enormous. And I really like these like little bits you see scattered here and there. Oh, that's no good. There's nothing there. But yeah, if you want to be able to do much in the way of animals on this map, then you are going to need to get yourself something like this one that I've got here, which is a universal sell point. Okay, that universal selling station, if you want to be able to sell wool, eggs, that kind of thing, or any root crops, you're going to need to get that one. I think, actually, I think silage is covered, isn't it? Because if you look down here, you've got the Glenver hay trade. So I think silage you can do. You look at the prices. Yeah, look, silage, straw, grass, hay. That's all covered down here. Nothing for wood chips. There's nothing for wood chips. I'm going to assume that forestry isn't supported on this map either. You probably grow trees, but I don't think you'd be able to sell the resulting timber. So unless you bought and shredded them up, but I don't think you'd want to do that anyway. Forestry's not big in this region. As I understand it, forestry is absolutely not big in this region. So anyway, I have run out of time for today's stream. I would just like to thank absolutely everybody for turning up. I would like to say a huge thank you to the admins and the moderators for keeping everybody on a straight and narrow as usual. You go above and beyond every time. A massive, massive thank you to everybody that has donated this evening. That is absolutely wonderful. And if you weren't already, anybody that has donated will be added to the Great Book of Names. Just because you don't see it on the website yet, I've been meaning to update that for a couple of weeks now. I will be adding your names to the website as well. But the original Great Book of Names is all pen and paper, and it's right beside me on my desk. Okay, so you're in the Book of Names. You've donated this evening, you're in the Book of Names. It goes without saying. It's an automatic entry, instantly. Do consider joining our Discord server if you are in the Book of Names, and I would recommend you being on the Discord server as well to make it easier for everybody involved. As I said near the beginning of the stream, there is an FS19 Hitman 1422. Thank you very much, sir. That has earned you your place. We don't have time for me to go and buy you a horse now because I'm literally signing off right now. And look at that awesome little drift right there. An FS19 server is coming soon, and anybody in the Great Book of Names will be allowed to play on it. It will just be a lot easier if you're on a Discord server so that you can talk to other people about what's going on with it and what mods are required, that sort of thing. It will make life easier. There will be other ways to do it as well, but being on the Discord will just make it a bit easier for you if you want to find out details and so on. So yeah, thank you very much to everybody that has come along this evening and has joined in with the stream. It has been absolutely wonderful to see you here. As always, get into comment sections or go on the Discord for suggestions for the stream, the FS19 stream in a couple of weeks' time. Marwell Manor is very likely at the moment. We may go for something else, but it's very, very likely going to be the Marwell Manor map. And, of course, we've also got next week's stream, which is not FS19. That is going to be Elite Dangerous. It's something that a lot of people have been asking me to play for quite a while. Look at Frithgar being on one side of the truck. Rest in peace, tyres. Yeah, these tyres have just about had it. Hope it's not too stony in these fields. So anyway, yeah, I've been wrapping this up for long enough. So until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.